Good morning. We're doing day 4 of Tanya's recipes. So let's look at our cooperation goal is explain ideas and tell why. So what do you think that looks like and sounds like? Well, when you explain ideas and tell why, you discuss and explain facts, giving your text evidence. We're still looking at predicting, and our word power is chunking words, and we're going to be writing a sensory paragraph. All right, so we are looking at, here we go. We're going to be looking at day 4. So if you're just watching the video, you're going to be filling in a plus if you know it and a question mark if you're not sure as I go through the vocabulary words. We have arrive. Arrive means to come to show up. Searched means to look through to find something, like I searched my closet for my shoes. Beside means next to. Replied means answered. When the teacher called Lisa's name, Lisa replied a response. Eager means excited, looking forward to something, like Dewey was eager to see his friends the next day. Confess means to admit. Molly had to confess because she stole the cookies. Actual means real, like at the fire station we saw actual firefighters. And then finally, pretended means to act like or make believe. In acting class, we pretended to be famous movie stars. Okay, so let's look at what we have on our story map so far. So far we have our characters, our setting, Tanya's house, when Saturday. The problem was Tanya wants to know what her family will have for dinner. Mom tells her it's a surprise, and then Mom goes shopping for groceries. Tanya wants to know what the surprise is. Tanya looks at the cookbook while she waits for Mom to return. She learns a new word, recipes. Mom gets home. Tanya helps her unpack the groceries, and Mom tries to guess what Tanya is so excited about. All right, so think about, what do you think is going to happen next in the story? Okay, let's do a question. Did Tanya's mom figure out Tanya's surprise? And how do you know? Okay, so we're going to do our listening comprehension. I am going to read page 31. Here we go. It says, do you recall that I have a surprise for you? She asked. My surprise, that's right. Somehow I had forgotten all about it. Yes, I said quietly, I remember. Mom said, it has to do with the surprise you just gave me. She took the cookbook, opened it, and said, today you get to choose what we have for dinner, and then we can cook it together. You and I will make dinner for the family. Hooray, I shouted. I could not wait to help Mom cook. Let's look through the cookbook and find your favorite recipes, Mom said. I didn't need to look. I already knew. Okay, so at this point, I think that Tanya will tell her mom her favorite recipes. I think this is because Tanya's mom just asked her what her favorite recipes are. Okay, so I just wrote that down. I think Tanya will tell her mom her favorite recipes. Tanya's mom asked her what her favorite recipes are. So you don't have to write this part, but there was a clue from the story that Tanya's mom asked Tanya about her favorite recipes. So we're also going to add an event. So if you need to pause, if you're watching this at home, Mom tells Tanya she gets to choose what they will have for dinner and help her cook. Okay, let me go over our questions. Okay, this one's make a new prediction about the story, and what clues did you use to make this prediction? Okay. And then why is Tanya so excited? And then how does Tanya feel differently about the chicken before and after it's fried? And then 4 says, which of the following best explains why the food smells better than usual to Tanya? Is it A, she used tastier ingredients than usual? B, she doesn't have a cold this time? C, she used more spices on the chicken? Or D, she helped her mom cook the food? Okay, so you are going to read page 32, and then you're going to go ahead and answer your questions. Let's look at our word power. It says, when we come to a word we can't read, we can break it into smaller chunks. Read the small chunks and then read the whole word. So this first one says, Terrell rushed to answer the telephone, but he missed the call. So let's see. If I was going to chunk this word telephone, I might put a line here between tele and phone, just like that, because that would be the 2 separate syllables or chunks. The next one says, I don't believe Winnie's story about seeing a unicorn in the woods. So think about how we would chunk this word. It'd be right here, believe. So we have, it doesn't exactly follow the consonant vowel consonant E pattern because there are 2 vowels after the first consonant in the second syllable. But when 2 vowels make one sound, such as the I and the E making the long E sound, they can be treated as one letter when chunking. Okay, let's look at a couple more. So if I have the word became, how would I chunk this word? Hopefully B and K. And then crocodile, it'd be crocodile. Or compete, compete. Bulldoze, bulldoze. Okay, so we have been talking about predicting and chunking words.